Hi there. This is going to be a very Merry Christmas or Happy Holiday reading for you guys. I'm wearing my super cute Hello Kitty red sweater. It's a little big, but I bought a medium thinking it would be small, but this is from Target in case anybody wants to know. It's a size medium and it's actually pretty big. So it's Christmas Day, December 25th. And as always, I try every single year, and I think I have done every single year, a Christmas reading for you guys. So this is clearly general. It's a general reading for all signs. I hope everyone had an amazing day and night. Liberation. Someone feels free. They've relinquished control. Reminiscing and spontaneous. Something that someone couldn't get out of their mind, they freed themselves from. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Somebody freed themselves from something they couldn't stop thinking about, something that may have been bothering you, could have even been a person or a relationship. It no longer has power over you. It's the best way to put it. It doesn't have power over you anymore. If spontaneous, it was spontaneous, this release, this feeling of it no longer, one day you just wake up. That's the funny thing about healing, is that you feel like, I'll never get over this heartbreak, I'll never get over this, I'll never get over losing my job, I'll never get over this financial crisis or whatever. And it eats away at you and it eats away at you and you can't stop thinking about it and it's a non-stop thing. And then just one day, you wake up and you didn't cry today. And you didn't stress about it and you didn't think about it. And that's just the funny thing about healing, is sometimes it can just happen in the blink of an eye, even if it takes time, right? When we say in the blink of an eye, we don't mean that it happens in the blink of an eye instantly after the trauma or the issue. One day you woke up and you didn't feel like this thing had power over you anymore. Affection. Someone's thinking about you. Past life. It's a very, very, very deep connection. It could be a spontaneous message. Like, I'll give you an example. Today's Christmas. Let's say they don't message you on Christmas because they're just like, I don't know why, right? Maybe they're busy, but nobody's ever too busy to message a person. But I don't know. Maybe they feel really fucking nervous. So like, let's say they message you tomorrow. Something is spontaneous and it feels like it's connected to communication. The runner. Anonymous. They keep this to themselves. Keep their feelings and their affection to themselves. You want to know what I feel the runner is, though? Not necessarily them running, although, yeah, maybe they run from their emotions. I think they're afraid that if they were to say, hey, blah, 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 that you might run. They're afraid you might be the runner. Would you? Perfect fucking match. That snowflake. I just love this card. This is my Crimson Secrets Oracle deck that I created. Perfect match. Romeo and Juliet, Isis and Osiris, Jesus, Mary Magdalene. It's the perfect match. The two of you, your energy, you guys just vibe. It's past lifey. There's a feeling of you guys might have amazing conversations together. You just fit perfectly together. It's a perfect match. It's a pairing. If you watched my reading last night that I did, I was talking about the fact that I saw a pair of birds the other day, and it was so significant because I can tell when things are just nothing major and something extremely significant, and it's the pairing. And last night in the reading that I did, in the extended and the regular YouTube one, I think it was the extended, right? When all the birds, the swans came out, and I forget what else came out. Pretty sure it was the extended. And I mean, that is the perfect match, isn't it? If you a bird, I'm a bird. It's very Notebook. If you a bird, I'm a bird. This is someone who has not met someone before in a really long time or ever that they felt this sort of match with. And that can be kind of scary, especially if someone here has already undergone heartbreak in the past. It's scary for them. The chaser, you have runner and chaser. There's some kind of a dynamic there where one's more open, the other one kind of clams up, and then the other one that clams up becomes open, and then the other one clams up. And it is because these two are total opposites. They're polar opposites. But it's a matter of divine timing, right? For the two of you guys at the exact right moment to be ready at the same time. And it is timing. It's a timing thing. Everything in fucking life is timing. This is just a matter of time, is what I heard. Ooh, juicy. Just a matter of time. TikTok. Oh, the High Priestess. Secrets. Anonymous, again, secret. You don't know me. You ever heard that one song? I mean, in Hawaii, it's Israel Kamaka Viva Ole. He's the one who sings Somewhere Over the Rainbow. May he rest in peace. But he also sings a song called You Don't Know Me. You give your hand to me and you say hello, and I can hardly breathe. My heart is beating so. Oh, you'll never know the one who loves you so. You don't know me. Oh, I got the chills head to toe. With the lovers on the bottom of the deck, you have no clue. I never knew the art of making love. Though my heart. It's literally talking about someone who's just a friend. So is this platonic? Is this friendship? Is this business? It's non-romantic. You don't know me. Nine of Cups. Ten of Swords. Wow. Someone's coming to their breaking point. They don't know how much longer they can contain this. The secret. Being secretly in love. I just keep feeling they think you're gonna run if they tell you. So it's definitely not one of those situations where it's like this obvious, clear, mutual thing, because they don't know. There's this feeling of, but what if they run if I say it? I feel like their heart's been broken a few times over you. And let's say you guys work together and their heart's been broken a couple times because they found out you went on a couple new dates. And there's a difference between someone not coming forward because they're toxic and low vibrational and just a coward. I don't feel cowardly energy here. This is not that. This is someone who just doesn't know how to tell the Empress that they're madly, truly, deeply in love. And it could also be a business dynamic or friendship. They don't want to fuck it up. They don't want to lose you because they would risk that. If they were to reveal their feelings and you didn't feel the same, it would be a risk. And they're not willing to take that. They haven't been willing to take that risk that they would lose their friend. So for some of you, and it's funny that this friendship thing keeps coming up. Actually, literally the friendship card for my pink potion deck keeps coming up. It came up last night too in last night's reading, right? Page of Pentacles. That's them. Off to the distance, with swelling with love. In love from afar. Secretly in love. But that straw's gonna break, man. That straw's gonna break the camel's back, because that Ten of Swords tells me something ends. Like they can't take it anymore. It's unbearable. something is unbearable. They can't keep doing this. They can't keep pretending. They can't keep like seeing you, hearing about you dating other people, or the prospects you're single, and oh my, it's almost like being on fucking edge and pins and needles nonstop at the idea or the knowing that it could be at any second there could be an announcement. Oh my God, guess what? I met someone. Oh my God, I went on a date. Oh my God, it's like they're on edge and anxious constantly at the thought that it could be at any second. Because you a bad bitch, you the Empress. You are someone that everybody wants. Justice, Libra. I heard they want to do it the right way. They want to do it the right way. Page of Cups, that's friendship. I'm fucking telling you, it's friendship. And someone here has been afraid to fuck up this platonic relationship, whether it's a business associate, a coworker, a friend. They're afraid to fuck it up. Wealth is coming up every day, nonstop. A lot of financial abundance in the works for someone. They may be wealthy and you have fucking abundance. So for those of you that have been really worried about your finances, I mean, it may take a very big shift and turn for the better for a lot of you in 2024. But remember, money is energy. It ebbs and it flows. Don't be discouraged by that. Money come, money go. It is energy. Career. Ooh, thirsty for you. Did you meet someone? There's two. There's two. I just got the chills. There's two. You know what's funny too is last night I watched The Holiday. I fucking can watch that movie over and over and over and over and over again, right? It's on Netflix. I was watching Holiday. I've seen it tons of times. And every time I watch it, I always get the butterflies when they start like feeling. Remember they touched hands? And he was like, there was definitely a shift. There was definitely a feeling because they actually touched hands and it shifted. And he's like, it's no longer platonic. But he was kind of afraid, and then she was more afraid. And then when they finally had sex, right, then it was like, oh God, you know, she's like, what if he doesn't feel the same way I feel? And you may not have even gotten that far where you guys had intercourse, right, or sexual relations or physical at all. It's platonic, it's friends, or it's a coworker. And something may have shifted, even if there was no physical touch. But imagine if there was physical touch of something simple as a hand. Oh my God, I just thought about this. The readings I have been doing recently, remember we've been talking about that, even in my lives on Instagram, about the hands and touching. And I've been channeling the hands touching for years, but it's been coming up again. And it's funny because in Holiday, that's exactly what happens. Their hands touched. And he was like, our hands touched and there was definitely a vibe. There was definitely a feeling. It's no longer platonic. There's something about friendship or platonic, career, business, whatever, because you have the career card here. It says thirsty for you. They're very much so pining. And, you know, I always see these comments. People will say, well, why won't they just say it already? Fuck them. They should say it already. I wouldn't want anybody to just say it to me until they were ready and I knew that they were in this very stable energy and vibration. I want someone to be sure. And when they come correct. I'm not one of those people that just can't wait, that has no willpower. I can wait until the right moment, the right time. And even if it makes us anxious and we're like, oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to say those things, but I'm still going to sit in my power of knowing I know what I deserve. And it's just like, sometimes people need time to mature and ripen. And when people say, and it's really going against manifestation, I see it all the time. I see the comments, I hear people say it. Well, I'm not gonna wait around for him to be better. But then some of you are waiting for a fuck face to get better and change, who is not even that's not even gonna happen in this lifetime. Those, motherfucker, you should be writing off immediately. They shouldn't even be in your frame of thought. But there are people out there that have someone. It's not a terrible person. They're not low vibe and toxic and married or fuckboy, or they're not those people. There are people that other people are entertaining or connected to that just have trauma. And don't we all? To be a queen, to be the goddess, to be the empress is to also have empathy, but also know her worth, to know that she's not going to sit and wait for a fuck face. She wouldn't even entertain someone like that. She would only entertain and be open to someone that she knows is capable, because they want to be king. They want to be emperor. Some of you fucking with people that don't want to be better at all. They don't give a fuck. That's not this person. This person is someone who they're afraid to lose their friend, or they're afraid to lose this. They don't want it to be weird at work. Because what if you don't feel the same way? But there's two: hypnotized, goo goo gaga, stimulating, icing on top. They're just like, exotic will not leave the bottom of the deck. So exotic is, I mean, it could be something foreign, different. Exotic means fascinating and strange and very different, right? So it's not vanilla. Guess that's our indicator. I don't know what that bang was. Someone stands out. They're very different. You stand out from the crowd of the others. You're just different. In this way, you're fascinating to them. You could be a little bit strange and unusual. You stimulate them you stimulate them body, mind, soul, all 7 chakras. You stimulate the fuck out of them. Past life. Twice. You have nostalgic. There's 2 people here. I'm telling you, I can feel it. I just keep trying to channel it, and I keep hearing them tell me there's 2. So this nostalgic could be someone else, someone that you've already had. Is that the one that's not making the move, the friend, the coworker, and then you have a new one that you met? Put yourself where you belong. It's a general reading. There's something here about 2, and it's funny because remember we're talking about the pairing, but it's not a pair, like a couple. Yes, there's a pairing that's happening, but there's 2 contenders, 2 energies. Make the effort. That's exactly what someone didn't do. They have to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So they're bubbling over with this. I do feel like someone just makes a spontaneous move, or they send a spontaneous message, but you also have free yourself. And remember the liberation being the first card from my Crimson Secrets deck. Someone frees themselves. There's 2 things. Someone frees themselves of something that was keeping them restricted, right? It no longer has power over them. A lot of us have been doing a lot of fucking purging. Especially this Mercury retro. A lot of purging. Tons. Insane. But it also speaks of them getting freedom from no longer having a chokehold over them. Remember that 10 of Swords? Imagine that's them every day with this secret that they hold. It's freedom from that. To speak their mind, to get it off their chest. They have to make the effort. No effort, can't do it. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. I think they've been trying to do that, but it's been nothing's been happening. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I'm telling you, it's what it is. Hey, friend. Hey, coworker. Hey, acquaintance. For me, it's not hey, neighbor, because there's nobody in this vicinity that single or that I'm attracted to. So, but for many of you, there are. Like, oh, there's a guy in my apartment building. Oh my God, this guy lives next door. You know what I'm saying? There's someone, for someone out there, whether it's a coworker, a friend, someone's cousin, I don't know. They've been hiding this. And that mask has been real heavy, religious factors. Everyone knows that has followed me since the beginning. Anytime this card comes up, it's my card for like an awakening. So they're going through some sort of spiritual thing right now. Bitch, you can't make it up. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And that's them. Because maybe they thought that it wasn't and they didn't want to go and ruin something and you didn't feel the same way and they realized, well, that wasn't what I was feeling either. So there's this thing about ripening. And it's kind of like there's been a sufficient amount of time that has passed where it's like, it's what it is. It's the elephant in the room. It's what it is. I feel like blend my makeup enough. Sorry. To notice little things like that, right? A few more. We're going to go and get into this extended thoughts. I told you they can't stop thinking about it. Look at the despair. I feel like they're so fucking on edge and nervous for just the moment they find out you've met someone, you fell in love. Poverty. I almost feel like I feel like they're a catch. Can I just say that? I feel like they're a catch. But there's something about themselves that they may feel like they don't know if it's enough. Maybe because they've heard you literally say your particular type and they're not it. Maybe they feel like financially they're not hugely rich and wealthy just yet. And they know that that's what you want because it's what you deserve. I don't know. But there's something about them that feels like they may not have enough or be good enough in some sort of particular aspect of themselves. Not overall. And overall, they feel like a catch. So stop trying to make these wonderful energies that have the possibility of being someone's husband or wife be a fuckface that you're fucking around with. Not everybody is a fuckface. Let's get into this extended. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. We'll do this one on Patreon. Okay, so for those that are not following me on Patreon, below this video, click the word more. It's going to bring up all my links. And you are going to want to go to the one that talks about patrons on Patreon and go and follow me there. So many things there to watch, excuse me. Tons of these extendeds are on Patreon, but there's also a shitload of timeless readings there. Tons of them. A lot of the erotic ones too, and I was able to do erotic ones on YouTube and transfer them to Patreon, which I can no longer do. So it's a fucking rabbit hole that you can go under. It's a big bang for your buck, okay? So I'll see you guys on Patreon. Love you and happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and happy holidays. Love you guys. Bye.